Hello guys and welcome to A Plan With Me. This week we are going to be using this kit from Cricut Paper Co. This is not a shop I use very often, primarily because I hate the paper and I hate the format. But she does some cute themes, so sometimes I buy them anyway. I have her branding cut off because it doesn't fit in my sticker storage. That's another big thing. If it don't fit in my storage, I don't really want to use it. But let's go over everything that we're using. I am going to be using the confetti underlays from my shop in purple tie-dye. I thought it would be fun to bring in the purples and the pinks from the full boxes, since pretty much all of the boxes in the kit are the greens and blues. And I also think I'm going to layer these with these sparkly hollow underlays from SPC. I've been loving doing a bit of a layering action. I do have this SPC 15mm washi in sparkly hollow, as well as these headers in sparkly hollow. We've got some this, and then I have just a bunch of hollow shit. It's all either pretty much my shop or SPC. If you need more specifics than that, comment down below. I'll try to get back to you. And yeah, my inserts are from Aura Estelle, and my tweezers are from Sassy Planner Co. We're gonna just jump right into it. How are you guys? I'm bad. I'm doing bad. If I'm being honest with you, I'm getting very stressed out. And literally, this is what I hate this paper. It literally shrinks. The longer it's been sitting, so you have to stretch it out to make it fit. I don't know, man, but yeah, I'm doing kind of bad. 3 weeks from today, I'm gonna be on the road driving to my new home in Texas, which is super exciting, wild, crazy, lots of good things, but I just have so much to do in the meantime. This past week on Monday was the last day of my shop anniversary sale, and you guys were literal crackheads and you bought all the things. I am so beyond thankful, grateful, happy, excited about all of it. But I feel like we live in a society where even if you have your dream job, you're not allowed to complain about it. Because this literally is my dream job. Would not trade it for the world, but it's hard. I have to make all of the stickers that you guys bought, and I'm just one person. And then I know that I put my processing time to 6 to 8 weeks so that I didn't have to stress, but I want to get them all out as soon as possible. I want to try to get everything out before I move so that you guys aren't waiting. So I'm just tired and I've been really busy, and yeah, that's just kind of where we're at. Look at my mountain of random date numbers. See, what do I need? 4 is the first number I need. There we go. These ones will work. This is font 1 in hollow from my shop. But yeah, so I'm just really tired. I have had a lot of issues this past week with printers, okay? So on last 2 Sundays ago, not yesterday, I'm filming this on Monday the 10th or the 11th. So on Sunday the 3rd of July, my printer broke. Whatever. I went to the store, bought a new one. On the 4th of July, the new one broke. Good. Yeah, it was really bad. So, actually no, it was working okay. The 4th of July, it was kind of fucking up, but I was getting it to work. On Wednesday, I went to go get a new printer because I was just having a terrible, terrible time. And no, oh my god, on Tuesday I went and got another new printer. Me and Chris went to Staples and got another one. And then by Wednesday, literally the next day, it was not working. I was like, fuck this, I'm going back. I asked the guy for advice and everything. It's what he recommended and it doesn't work, so it's going back, is essentially what I said to myself. And so I hate returning stuff. It gives me really bad anxiety, whatever. So I walked in and there was one guy I can never decide if I want to do these first and the underlays on top or vice versa. I think I'm gonna do vice versa. So I went in and I was like, hey, like I need to return this printer. Mind you, I am a very small person. I'm like 4'11", just this little girl carrying this giant ass box. Oh no. With this giant ass, I'm not using this one. I have 2 extras, so I'm just not using that one. I technically have 1 extra because of the sidebar, but anywho. So I'm this little ass girl bringing this obnoxious big ass, this is so sparkly, looks literally not pretty at all on screen, but like in person. Hopefully when I zoom in, you guys will be able to tell. But I carry it in and I'm like, hey, like I need to return this. And the guy was so rude. He's like, why? And like, I'm like, well, it's literally not like feeding in paper, like not like even regular ass printer paper. Like it literally wouldn't even print invoices. That's how bad it was. And I'm like, it's completely unusable and I need to return it. I need something else that can like handle heavy daily use and use like thicker paper, blah, 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 blah. And he like, I don't know, told me I needed something super specific I'd never heard of. And he's like, and we don't have that here. I'm like, okay, well I need something you do have here because I need to leave here with a printer. Like there is no like other way around it. Like I need to leave with something. And so he called some other guy up, Joe. Joe was so nice. He was like very like a dad energy. And I was just to the point with being so frustrated because I've already gone through like 3 printers in 3 days that like, he's like, okay, so what's going on? So I explained to him the whole story and like, I'm to that point of frustrated, overwhelmed, stressed out where I'm just trying to not cry in the middle of Staples and be like, what this guy talks about at his dinner table, like, oh my God, this freaking girl was crying over a printer. Like I was really trying to not be that girl. Because I was just so, I'm like, okay, so like I run an Etsy shop, I make stickers, blah, blah, blah. I need something for this. And then like he had suggested this. So my original printer when I opened my shop was a Brother printer. That caused me nothing but issues. So I got rid of it. Then I got an HP printer that worked for like a year and a half, whatever. It was fine. Then it broke, but that's fine. Like a year and a half, it was like a $150 printer. Like, I feel like that's pretty good for like how cheap it was. So then I bought like this $300 Canon or HP printer, broke it, returned it. Got another like $300 HP printer, broke it, returned, didn't work, returned it. And then he's like suggesting me another HP printer and I'm like, abso-fucking-lutely not. Like the last 3 printers I've had were HP and they've all broken. Like I simply cannot deal with this. And so basically they don't have any Brother printers in stock, period, whatsoever. And they had 1 Canon printer and I was like, let me have her. Super expensive printer, like, I don't know, like $500 maybe, $400 or $500. I'm like, he's like, it's a little bit more expensive. And I'm like, I legitimately don't care how much it is. It could be $8 billion at this point and I just need it, so I will buy it. And so whatever, he like got it on a dolly because he's like, it's a lot bigger, and I'm like, I literally don't care. And I'm like just trying to be like really nonchalant, calm, cool, and collected. And I do think he like bought my act because he said, you're being so much calmer about this than I would be. He's like, I'd be flipping out. And I'm like, oh, I am flipping out, trust me. But I'm not gonna flip out on you because you've done literally nothing wrong. It's not your fault. I'm not that person that's gonna like be mean to the person at the store because you are just trying to help me. And he's like, well, this printer, oh, I wish you guys could tell how pretty this is like a workhorse. It should do the job for you, blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, let's get you some toner. Yeah, they're out of it. Good one. So he's like, let us order you some toner online. They're out of it online except for like the high yield toner, which is fine. I typically buy high yield if it's available at the store because I be printing all the things. And so it was absolutely fine to get the high yield. He had it shipped to me. I was there on Wednesday. It was to my door by Friday. No big deal, but like he was just so nice and he deserves all good things. He brought the printer out to my car for me, put it in the car for me. Thank God, because shit was bigger than me, the box. Printers come in like the craziest boxes because they have to be like so secure in there so they don't get all like bumped around and broken on the way home and stuff. But yeah, so, but it's been almost a week and everything's still going. That's not even wood, knock on my head, knock on wood. Everything is still going pretty smoothly with the new printer, and just I'm feeling a lot better. I've been really stressed out about these orders and getting them done, but like, so I'm a Virgo, you know, big Virgo energy over here. And like, I don't like to like, I don't really, not like blaming this on my sign or like one of them people who's like super into it, but like for me, it's like big Virgo energy that like statistics and facts really speak to me. And so like Chris and I did the math, and I'm like, if I'm able to do like X amount of orders a day minimum, like on average, which was like less by like 5 or 6 orders that I typically get done in a day, then I can have all of my sale orders done before we move. And so I'm feeling a little bit better actually about it now that, you know, Chris came through with the facts for me. So I'm feeling a little bit better, but still kind of stressed if I'm being honest with you all. This Furby can go here. But yeah, what else did I do this week? I rewatched The Handmaid's Tale from start to finish this week. That was nice. Did that. I ate out a lot because it's the only thing that's bringing me joy, basically. Did laundry, hung out with my dad. Like, he's kind of getting a little bit sad about us moving, and so he's been like kind of working on Saturdays, which is when I tend to see him because I go over to his house to do laundry on Saturday. And so he had asked me like, are you coming on Saturday? I'm like, I'm not sure yet. And he's like, okay, well, like, just let me know if you can. Like, this was on Friday. He called me like in the morning. He's like, if you can like try to figure that out by noon, can you just let me know so that I can take the day off of work? Because obviously he wants to see me a bit more before we leave. Granted, he is flying out to Texas literally like 2 days after we get there. So we will be seeing each other pretty soon after I move. But he just wanted to like spend the day or the morning. I went over literally at like 9 o'clock in the morning to do laundry. So did some chatting with him, which was nice, good, I loved it. Oh yeah, there's been this really funny thing happening. So like 2 nights in a row, Chris woke up in the morning and like got out of bed, and underneath him was like paper towels. 2 days in a row. No idea how it got there. He thought it was me. He comes into the office. I'm just like getting ready to work for the day, and he's like, did you do this? Did you put this underneath me? I'm like, bro, what would I gain by doing that? Absolutely not. I did not do that to you. No. And so my only thought is maybe he's like getting up and like eating in his sleep, like sleep eating. That was my only guess. And to this day, we are unsure how this keeps happening. It did not happen this morning. He did not wake up with any paper towels, but it happened 2 days in a row. It was so freaking weird. But I'm convinced he was like getting up and eating in his sleep, because both nights he went to bed and he's like, oh my god, I'm so hungry, but it's too late, I don't feel like eating. And then both of those nights he woke up the next day with like this weird paper towel in the bed. I don't know. I really don't know, but it's really alarming. I wish I had anything else to tell you guys, but that's literally like all that has happened. I've just literally been working. I caught up and watched all the new episodes of Catfish and pretty much caught up on Love Island. I visited my friend Caitlin and her fam bam. Oh, do you guys watch Love Island UK? I feel like by the time you guys see this, like I'm already watching it super behind because it's so freaking annoying. On like Hulu, it's like 2 weeks behind what it is in the UK, and I keep getting like spoilers, and it's making me so freaking mad. But at the time of me filming this, my favorites, I really like the newer girl Antigone. Feel kind of bad for her. I like Danica. Feel really bad for her. I kind of liked Tasha, but she's been not really making me happy. Fucking hate Ekin-Su. Hate her with a passion. Hate her so much. Ugh, such a fake ass bitch. But yeah, the guys, I like Luca a lot. I like Davide is just like so hot. It's sickening. Andrew's really nice. Those are probably like my faves for now. I don't know, I'm not like obsessed with anybody. I know that Love Island US starts, I think next week maybe, like the 19th or the 16th of July. Who the fuck knows when you guys will see this, but pretty sure I don't know if I made this purple tie-dye flag for me yet. I have like a lot of the colors made. Oh yes, here it is. It like oops really bad, but I decided I didn't care because it was just for me. Right, this is the purple tie-dye, I think. I think it is. We're going with it. Oopsie. There we go. Pop this here. And I'm gonna use a hollow jelly. There it is. Cutie, cutie, cutie. This kit does not have any deco, so I don't have that to deal with at the top. Could get a page topper, don't really feel like it, so I don't think I'm gonna, but I do have these bows. We're gonna throw them on in here because we need something sparkly down at the bottom. I do really enjoy the colors of this kit, even if like the format and the paper isn't my style. Like this weird lime green is kind of fun, and so is this mint color. And like the purpley, would you call it purple or pink? I call it purple, but I could see maybe somebody thinking it's pink. I want to put one of these, use these, because this is like how my whole week felt. This one just says dream hard, work harder. We're gonna put that over that because hell yeah. Girl boss she's got the girl boss hustle. We'll put that here. And then we have act like a lady, think like a boss. I think I'll put it on the Game Boy maybe. Yeah. Pop it on the Game Boy. Okay. Okay, and then for everything else, we'll just do some things. Put one of these on this Polly Pocket, I guess. It's pretty much gonna cover most of it, so whatever. That's fine. We do have some little star doodads to use, which aren't as like heavy of coverage as those hearts. Yeah, that looks really nice. I thought I brought at least like some smaller pages. Did I not? What the heck? Where did they go? Ah, here they go. I hate this like size, so I really want to use these up. So I think I'm just gonna, on the rest of the boxes, throw these bad boys on here. And I'm not like a bow person. I don't really think bows go with much. I know bows, like, I mean for bottom washi is fine, but like on full box overlays, they're just really not my thing. So if I can use some of these up and then de-stash the headers on here, that would be hella nice. Getting to go through 2 pages. That's exciting. I need one more. And we'll use you on Mr. Beanie Baby. Okay, that's trash. These can get put away. Hello. Okay, we have to do the header overlays, and then we'll get into the day by day. I feel like I'm very low energy and not entertaining, and I feel like guilty about it, but you know, it'd be like that. Oh my god. I just went to Moe's with one of my friends. It was so funny. So like, she was supposed to come to my bridal shower, but she was unable to get it off of work. Basically, the post office lost her invitation and it got returned to me, but didn't get returned to me until like 4 days before I was about to text everybody and be like, hey, are you coming? And so I was like, oh shit. And so like, she bought me a gift thinking she was gonna be able to get off of work, and then her work was like, fuck you, no. Because it was, my shower was like the day before Easter, and she works at a grocery store. So she was unable to get it off, and she's just like had my gift. She forgot to bring it with her to like my actual wedding. So we grabbed lunch today and she gave it to me. And she got me, first off my registry, these coasters that say, don't fuck up my table, please. Love that. She also got me this Avatar: The Last Airbender cookbook, and I was looking through it, and like sometimes like I have a Harry Potter cookbook that I got just for like the novelty of it. Everything in it sounds absolutely disgusting, but a lot of the stuff in this Avatar cookbook actually sound kind of bomb. It's a lot of like Asian recipes, which like I'm a big fan of Asian food, so it's probably why. But I'm like actually excited to like, once I move, possibly make some stuff out of it. Ugh, okay, that is it for the base. I'm gonna zoom in and we will go through the day by freaking day. Okay, I'm like wishing that, I don't know how to like get you to see how pretty this is. You can like kind of see it there. You see how like sparkly it is? Oh my god, it's just stunning, and it's not coming off on camera how I want it to, which is making me mad. Only a handful more planned with me is listening to freaking people stomping everywhere. How excited. So I'm putting this in the sidebar, and again, like I said in the base, I feel like when you have like your dream job, you're required to never complain about it. I'm just not subscribing to that narrative, and it was a bad week with this whole printer bullshit. So I have this from from Nerdy Paper Co. that says, some days the best thing about my job is that my chair spins. That's how I felt the first 3 days of this week. The second half of the week, much smoother, much better. But these 3 days were bad. Period. It is what it is. So this brand of kit does not have little things, which is disgusting. At least to me. Absolutely disgusting. Should be illegal. So I'm gonna pull in some, I think this purple might actually match quite well from the SPC Multicolor Collection. This I'm gonna use to mark payday. I literally didn't get paid out till Wednesday because of the holiday, but I put it in here in my regular planner, so we're just gonna keep it there for like continuity. Then also this was 4 weeks until my move. I also didn't bring a marker to write anything in, so that's good. I filmed and I planned. This is like the little things. I don't know if she's like changed the format, but like it's an absolute no from me. I'm just seeing what other colors I have got in these SPC Multicolor line. This is like the pastel, I think. This color matches quite good to the mint. So I'm gonna use this for planning. And then I filmed, so I think I'm gonna use another label from the kit. Do we think this will fit? Yeah, this plan will probably be a little bit longer just because I have no idea what to use for like anything. Here's my little booklet with my "That's Hearsay," I guess, sticker that I got as like a freebie in an order that I made. So for payday, I'm gonna use this money stack from Carly Plans. I do PR for Carly, so you can use Hannah 15 to save 15% off and get my freebie. Or if she's having a sale, just put Hannah in the notes and you'll still get my freebie. The payday is from my shop. That's font 1 in hollow. This was 4 weeks until our move, so I have this Texas icon from SPC. For planning, I have this really obnoxiously too big sticker of like a girl planning. No idea where it's from. I got this gifted to me years ago. I'm cutting the legs off, but the yellow really matched, so I decided to use it anyway. And I've got a plan script from my shop in font 5 and hollow. And then for filming, I have a camera from Carly Plans, as well as a film script from my shop in font 5 in hollow. Down to the bottom portion of the day. Is there any? Yeah, we'll use this. We have this little sticky note, which I do actually think those are really freaking cute, that come in her kits, to mark that I worked. And then I need to mark that I got McDonald's. Ooh, does this kind of match? I think, yeah, this matches. Good enough for me. Got McDonald's. And this was just a shitty day overall, period. We're just marking it as shitty day because, just being honest, was a bad one. So for working, I have this giant laptop, or desktop, I guess, from That Planner Girl, and I've got a work script from my shop in font 6 in purple tie-dye. For McDonald's, I've got these little McDonald's chicken nuggets from SPC. That's on like my freebie with SPC that goes in with random orders. You can't request it, but like if you do get me, let me know. And then I got a McDonald's script in font 1 and hollow. And then for shitty day, I have this munchkin from Once More with Love, like looking like it's about to fight somebody, with a shitty day script from my shop in font 1 in black. Literally with my printers. Okay, on to Tuesday. The first thing I think I want to mark is Renty Poo was due. I'm like really regretting telling her that like we'll move out the end of August. Like I told her mid-August to give me like some extra days, and she's just like, okay, well you're gonna have to pay for all of August. I thought it might like get prorated, but no. And like we're literally moving out August 1st, so it's like $1,000 I won't get back, but you know, you live and you learn. So there was that, and then I did go to Staples to deal with the printer nonsense. And then Chris and I we went to IHOP, which is super random, but like we wanted to get breakfast, and it's the only like breakfast place near Staples, so we just went there. And then I did FaceTime with my sister, apparently. I don't recall that at all, but I apparently did. I have this house from Once More with Love to mark rent, as well as a rent script from my shop in font 5 in black. For going to Staples, I have a printer from SPC because that's what I got. For getting IHOP, I have a pancake doodle from SPC, as well as a date script from SPC, both in hollow. For FaceTiming my sister, I've got this phone FaceTime thingamabob here from Mick Plans with a custom FaceTime sis script from my shop in font 4. Next I'm gonna mark work, and I'm gonna cut a box. I do have more of the Post-its, but I'm gonna use them every other day because I marked work every day, and I don't want like them to just be on the first half of the week. I think that would look funky. So we're gonna do one of these. I could pull stuff in from my collection, but might as well use all of the things from the kit as I can, because since I hate this paper, I will not be saving any of it. So there's that, and I literally only marked one other thing this day. So that works out, I guess. I want to kind of use the purple, but I don't think I have any. Oh, yes I do. Yes I do. I've got these. Which purple am I using? I don't know if the one I'm using is actually on this sheet, but I'm going to use this from SPC to mark watching The Handmaid's Tale. Okay, so for work, I do have a desktop, old ass sticker from Carly Plans, as well as a work script from my shop in font 6 in purple tie-dye. That whole situation so crooked, not fixing it. Then for watching Handmaid's Tale, I have this TV from a shop that is no longer open and just a Handmaid's custom from my shop in font 6. And on to Wednesday, we did a postie drop, a little post office runaroo. This motherfucker is trying to catch these hands, I swear to fucking God. Okay. So this will be for the post office, which means we had to get McDonald's after because it's just how we live our life. And then I had a nice little YouTube binge. And I watched some Love Island. Okay, these are both from the kit, and they look like two completely different shades of blue. Just saying, they don't match. Pull in one of the only purple labels from the kit to mark Love Island. Okay, so for post office drop, I have this old envelope from Carly Plans, as well as a custom PO drop from my shop in font 5 in black. For McDonald's, I've got this little hash brown from SPC, as well as a McDonald's script from my shop in font 1 in hollow. For YouTube, I've got the movie clapper from my shop in hollow, as well as YouTube binge in font 4 in hollow. And for Love Island, I've got a TV from a shop that's no longer open with a Love Island custom from my shop in font 5 in hollow. Onto the second half, I did work. So I'm gonna use one of the Post-its for this day. I did go and visit my best friend Caitlin because I was having a rough one, and sometimes you just need to talk it out with your bestie pal, okay? And that's kind of how this day was for me, was we just needed to talk it out. So there's that, and then watched more Handmaids when I got home and got back to work. Okay, so for work, I've got this printer here from SPC, as well as a work script from my shop in font 6 in purple tie-dye. And then for visiting my bestie, I've got this sticker here from McPlans, like a mom with a son and a daughter, and a custom that just says visit Caitlin, Carter, and Kennedy. And then I have a TV from a shop that's no longer open, as well as another custom Handmaid's script from my shop in font 6. That's the first half. On to the second half. The first thing I gotta mark is work. This is another one of the, like, I'm gonna cut a box days. Okay. The next thing I want to mark is Handmaids. No, way too big. I need to do two little things for this. Okay. Handmaids, and then I had Chris had a dermatology appointment, so we went to that. A little quickie appointment. It was actually really fucking quick. Like, his appointment was technically at like 1, 2 o'clock, and like he went in like 15 minutes early and was out of the appointment before his appointment time. It was wild, actually. So I have the sticker from Whimsical Cat Studio to mark working, as well as the same work script I've been using. For Handmaid's Tale, I've got a hollow TV from my shop, as well as a Handmaid's script from my shop. For Chris having the appointment, we got the stethoscope here from SPC with a custom with Chris script from my shop in font 6. And then onto the bottom half, we did go to Buffalo Wild Wings for lunch because Buffalo Wild Wings is probably like 30 minutes away, and his dermatology appointment was like out that way, so you know, when in Rome. My back was fucked this day. My back's been fucked. Just when I work a lot, my back hurts really bad, so was dealing with that situation and watched Love Island again. Okay, grab one of these little scallopy boxes. Well, why not? Okay, so for going to Buffalo Wild Wings, I've got like this chicken wing sticker from Carly Plans, as well as a date script from SPC and Hollow. For my back, I've got this little guy from What's More With Love, and then I made this custom that just says F my back in font 6 because that's how I feel. And then watched some Love Island. The TV is from SPC, as well as a custom Love Island script from my shop in font 5 and Hollow. On to Friday. First thing again that I want to mark is, listen, I got McDonald's breakfast. Oh, Chris went to get a haircut this morning, and I was like, his alarm was going to wake me up earlier than usual. I'm like, listen, please bring me home breakfast. So he's a king and did that for me. The next thing I want to mark is Love Island, which I ran out of Hollow Love Island scripts, so guess I'm going to have to write her in. And then I filmed. Ooh, I got like my Sisterhood of the Traveling wax package this day, which was so exciting. Always is, because Andrea sends me the bestest things ever. And then we did get groceries, as we usually do. We needed them so bad because we had gone on Wednesday the week prior, so it had been over a week since we got groceries. And when I tell you, we were out of everything. We were out of all the things, okay? So for McDonald's, I've got another hash brown here from SPC, as well as a McDonald's script from my shop in font 1 in Hollow. I'm so sick of Neighbors. For Love Island, I've got this TV from a shop that's no longer open. For filming, I have this movie clapper from Carly Plans. It's really old. I don't think she has that in shop anymore. Then I have a film script from my shop in font 5 and Hollow. For going to Wegmans, I've got this grocery shopping cart from Carly Plans, as well as a Wegmans script from my shop in font 5 in Hollow. Oh, we got Chinese food for dinner this night. Fire. Chinese food is so freaking good. So I'll mark that for freaking sure. And then I worked, of course, and watched Handmaid's Tale. This was the day I finished it. I only watched Handmaid's Tale probably for like half of the time I was working, and then I switched to watching Catfish. So for Chinese food, I have this sticker here from McPlans, as well as a Chinese food sticker from my shop in font 5 in black. For working, I do have a printer here from SPC, as well as a work script from my shop in font 6 in purple tie-dye. And then for Handmaids, I have a TV from a shop that's no longer open with the same custom handmade script. On to Saturday. The first thing I'm gonna mark is that I paid for my Twitch subscription. The only person I'm subscribed to is Chris. He's so fucking annoying. But apparently I'm subscribed to him, so yippee. Went to my dad's to do laundry. I'm gonna mark that with that. And then I just had some chats with my dad, just like hung out, shot the shit. It was nice. Fun to chat with him, you know, catch up. I didn't see him the week prior because he was working, so yeah. Also, I didn't put in the weekend banner. Kind of like love and hate the weekend banners in these kits. They're like humongo. But whatever, why not add it in? For Twitch, I've got this piggy bank from SPC as well as a custom Twitch script from my shop in font 5 in black. For laundry, I've got this laundry doodle from SPC as well as a laundry script from my shop in font 4 in hollow. Then for just chatting with my dad, I like to use these couches from Carly Plans with and then like a with dad script for just like chatting. We like sat outside, and so I guess it doesn't really fit, but we're using it anyway. So then I came home and got to work. I'm looking at my planner now, realizing that I put this shit on the same side, like an idiot. We're not doing that here because we're smart now. So that's gonna be to mark working. Aunt Flo, that bitch, came to town. She sure did arrive in town this day. I knew she was coming. I'd been feeling like crap. And then I finished Catfish, so I started rewatching Hunter. I'll pop that in with one of these Minty Poo labels. So for working, I've got a character here as well as a work script, same one I've used literally all week. I have this like period sticker from SPC as well as Aunt Flo from my shop in font 4. And then I've got a TV here from SPC as well as a Hunter script from my shop in font 1 in black. On to Sunday. I just literally almost closed my book like I had nothing left to mark. Okay. First, I'm going to mark that it was my cousin Rebecca's birthday. We'll do that first. And then secondly, I filmed my melting basket. So we'll put that in next. And then I worked. We're going to use the last of the little sticky note boys. So for Becca's birthday, I do have a custom Becca script in font 2. And then for filming, I apparently just didn't grab a film script, so I suppose we'll write that in. For working, I've got this giant laptop here from a shop that's no longer open, as well as a work script. Looks terrible, but we're rolling with it. Then I watched Hunter again. Like, what color is next? Mint. Chris and I went out on a date and got Mexican food. Obviously bomb. It's my favorite. And finally, the last thing I want to mark in here is that I was just so fucking tired. Like, I just, like, passed the fuck out when I got into bed this night. Didn't even watch an episode of Love Island, just went to bed. So for Hunter, I've got this laptop. It's on Netflix, so thought that worked. Same script for the date. I have a little nacho from Carly Plans as well as a date script from SPC. And then for being tired, I have a pillow from a shop that is no longer open as well as a Tired as F script from Me Shop. That's everything. I'm gonna fill everything in despite the fact that I don't have a writing utensil. I'm gonna have to go find one. And then we will go, I'll show you what's left in the kitterini. That's pretty much it, guys. I literally only had to write in 3 things, which is wild, but that's the finished spread. It's okay. It's not my favorite. It's not terrible. What do I have left? Well, I will show you. I used some stuff off of that page. Most of it's still intact. Same with that one. There's a lot of boxes on here. I used one thing off of there. I used most of that page. And there's one box left here. But that's it, guys. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then, well, give it a thumbs down, because either way you're helping on my channel. Comment down below. Subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.